truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
Today I want to speak to you concerning how I manifest this particular book and how much it means so much to me. Of course, I would have manifested many other things, and many things that some people might hold far much more valuable than a book. But this particular book means a lot to me, and I'll show you it in a while. But I want to give you the whole reason behind why this book really intrigued me so much. Now, since I was a boy growing up, there's certain things I would love and certain things I did not love. And one of those things is that I used to love to read books, okay? But I didn't really love school as much as, some people really love school. But I've always loved to read. And I remember when I was in secondary school how I used to love to read Shakespeare. Because the school that I used to attend, which is the secondary school I'm speaking about, it was called Bishop's College. And it's a school that was built from the church. Okay, there are more than one school like that in my country that it actually belongs to the church. So that school in particular belongs to the Anglican Church. Okay, and so a part of the curriculum was, we had to, at a certain day in the week, you used to have to like attend church for about an hour or so. Okay, but that school is the only school I know that used to use tales from Shakespeare for literature. Okay, and absolutely almost no one in the class have ever loved literature or loved Shakespeare except me. I used to love Shakespeare, and it's like I was like the brightest student when it comes to lit. And, I used to love, when the teacher asks to summarize the stories of Shakespeare in our own words. And so I was the top student in literature, okay? And I never knew why I love it so much, and so on, and why I used to love the Shakespeare stories so much. But just recently, as I come to more consciousness and more awareness, and has been involved in doing more reading within the spirituality realm that I'm in right now, I found there's a lot of writers who've been quoting from Shakespeare, and it intrigued me. And I said to myself, you know what? All these writers are always quoting Shakespeare, and there's such a gem in the writing of Shakespeare. And I was reading Shakespeare in school, loving it, but never understand the deeper understanding of the writing. And now I am understanding it and seeing what it's all about. I have this strong burning desire to put my hand on one of those books again, Tales of Shakespeare. And I would have left school about, say, 30 something years ago. Okay, so it's like right now they don't really use that book in school so much. I don't think they use it in school again, as a matter of fact. And I had that strong desire to get one of those books, Tales from Shakespeare. And I have the book right here now, and I'm going to share with you how I came about and get the book. So here it is right here. Okay, Tales from Shakespeare. Okay, I just want to bring it close so you can see it. Okay. And after I had that strong desire, and I wish I can just hold that book again and read it again, I dropped it. I didn't even, think about it again. And I went into the city sometime, I think last week. And outside, I normally pass that area, normally see people have their books on that table sometime, and so I never care to look because it's just, curriculum books, for education, for, children in primary school and, you know, and secondary school. So I know it's all just about school book. But a particular day, without anything in my mind thinking about book or anything, I stopped close by was to buy something from someone else. And while I was there standing and waiting, I just happened to look around on the table. And the first thing I saw was a student companion. And I remember just recently I was saying I need to get back a student companion, but I want to get the original one like what I used to have from a long time. Okay, and just quite recently also me and a former teacher was speaking, and he reminded me of the student companion, and I even remind him about the book I used to use in school, the Tales from Shakespeare, and how, you know, I would love, you know, to get it again. Okay, and so when I look on the table, I saw this, the Tales from Shakespeare. I was shocked. I was moved. I even share it with the people who was there to say, you know, I had this longing, deep wish to get this book, this Tales from Shakespeare. And now look, it's here. And one of the women said to me, well, your wish come true. And I said, yes, they always do. And so, my brother and my sisters, I'm so delighted. I feel so good I have this book again. Tales from Shakespeare. I can read it. I'm going to read it more. And I'm going to present, you know, some more videos along this line and showing you certain things here in this here also. Okay, so look forward for it, my brother and my sisters. And even Neville, if you ever read Neville Goddard work, in many of his chapters, he quote Shakespeare. And if you are possibly reading a lot of self-help books and self-development books, you see where they are quoting Shakespeare, sometimes 1 or 2 times, sometimes 3, 4 times in their books. So my brother and my sisters, I want all of us to enjoy this together, as I would, from time to time, share certain gems that I would read from here with you and show it with other works that are available right now, and show you how much we really are to get more in touch with ourselves, and to show you how this truth of how imagination creates reality, it is real. So my brother and my sisters, my last encouragement to you is to look inwardly and learn to love yourself, believe in yourself, and embrace in yourself, because God in man is truly man's imagination. So you continue to use your mind power to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, and what I'm saying, it makes sense to you and it really helping you, and you believe that you can manifest your reality consciously, and you're willing to be grateful in the small things and in the big things too, I would encourage you to continue to use this kind of technique of exercising your mind power to achieve your every desire, and to continue to walk on this path that is teaching you how to look inwardly and how to believe in yourself, teaching you that real salvation is self-realization. I want to say to you, if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Black Mad Guru. Also, if you feel strongly led to support this work, we have a PayPal, and the link is down below. Feel free to check out the link that is down below. Also, we have available a Patreon, and if you want to be a part of the Patreon community, you can become a patron, and we have a lot of good stuff there for you. Also, we have there the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously course, or the Inner Sun Engineering to create your reality consciously, and it is for people who are willing to donate at least $20 or more. That course is available for you, teaching you how you need to align with the sun, the S-U-N that is within you, the light that is within you, and walk in your purpose. Because the sun, the S-U-N, it parallels the human imagination. The human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And you're told in Psalms 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. Now, common sense will teach you that the sun has never withhold any good thing from humanity. For the sun is what powers all of humanity and give all of humanity its energy. That's the reason why Malachi 4:2 also tells you that the sun of righteousness shall arise in you with healing in his wing. There is an arising that will take place in you. And that arising is of the light that is within you. It's an awakened imagination. And it is called the sun rising in you. And you will discover righteousness and true healing. And when you find healing for yourself, you will want to share that healing virtue with the rest of humanity. So my brother, my sister, if you feel led to check out that work and to get in alignment with the sun, feel free to do so. So with that, Mr. My brother, my sister, I want to know, say thank you very much. Peace. Love you all. I'm out.